Nah, like she really have changed me. There's things now that I gotta think twice. Because it's like, when I first got money, people said money changed you. But when I got money ain't changed me. I was still crazy.
You were still out there. But your daughter did change you.
Yeah, but when I got my daughter, I'm like, you know what? I cannot mess up because I will mess up a lot of things for her.
Oh, true.
And I will go to jail for a lot of things. So I'm like, you know what? I got to change for my kid.
Talking about culture, I feel like we should give culture like a Yoruba name. So let me tell you how it works in Yoruba culture, right? Yes. I have to colonize her. I have to colonize her.
Before you give culture a Yoruba name.
Yes. I think they gave me one.
That's your own. Your own is Chioma.
It's not Chioma.
Nah, but she put Chioma on her Instagram.
I like it. Chioma B.
Chioma B.
It's settled.
Now I want to give culture a Yoruba name. So let me tell you how this works. So in Yoruba culture, like your parents name you after maybe something that's happened to them or something you've brought into their life. So my name is Temilola, and that means wealth is mine because when I was born, my parents just started popping off. Like money was just flying all over the place. So what is that one thing that culture has brought into your life? Would you say?
And then we'll work.
Then we'll work with the name.
Yeah.
Happiness.
Peace.
That's Ayo.
Ayo.
Culture Ayo.
Joy.
My joy has come.
That's what like what is that? Your Yoruba?
Yes.
No, it's a Yoruba culture.
Yeah.
Okay,
of which Nigeria split across several ethnic groups. But the three main ones are Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo.
Yeah.
Okay,
so Yoruba, that's the name.
That's the culture of Lagos.
Yeah.
That's
mainly,
the culture of the Lagos dwellers.
But Lagos is very cosmopolitan. It's a big mix, everyone, every ethnic group you find in Nigeria, you find them in Lagos. But the name we've given culture now is Ayo Midday.
Yes.
My joy has
I'm going to on your Instagram next time when you get back home.
Ayo
I want to see you look at culture.
Just say
because
Ayo. Ayo Midday means my joy
has come.
Ayo.
When she came, you became truly joyful, truly peaceful.
So everywhere in Nigeria is like this. It's really busy, or it's more calm or in country.
Abuja is not as busy.
No, there is the countryside.
Yeah.
What Nigeria does is we have metropolitan cities, but everyone migrates from a countryside. So I have my countryside. She probably has.
I'm from here. Sorry, okay, I'm from Lagos.
She's from Lagos proper.
It's like being from New York. So you got bragging rights.
That's how it works. So, but those kind of places like 7 hours, 8 hours drive on the expressway to get to that type of forestry, greenery, Africa. I think you have in mind, not a full-on metropolis like what Lagos is. So we do have those kind of countryside kind of things, but they're not where the money is made.
Yeah.
You make the money here, you go there to relax.
Yeah.
Because I was on YouTube. Trust me, the whole night I was on YouTube just
Googling and checking out.
Checking Nigeria, how the economy, and everything is booming here. And the population is growing so fast.
Nigeria is the largest economy in Africa.
And the scammers, I was looking at scammers. A lot of money over here.
Let me
should have brought my friends.
That is sadly another reputation hopefully we outgrow.
That ain't a bad reputation. We love that reputation.
It ain't bad. But it ain't bad. But let me break down something to you. In the Google's world top 20 fraud nations, we're not even there.
Yeah.
We're number 23, 27.
Is the USA there?
Yeah. Canada was like number 13. So sadly, we're wearing a toga that is really not ours.
Doesn't belong to us.
Yeah, because we don't do it very well. We don't do it very well. We should learn from the abroad.
So when we hear this whole scammer thing, it's really not that huge.
Yeah. Listen, the one
it's small time.
Americans, they ain't good at it. Y'all know to be good at it, so that's good.
The ones over there. So
and we like money.
I wanted to ask you something. When I was doing a bit of Cardi research, I found out, education-wise, I'm going to ask you a very tricky question, so please hear me out. Kim Kardashian, I found out that you went to a community college in Manhattan. You tried to do political science. You've tried to read French and all of that. Now, Kim, after having kids and stuff, went back to law, and then you can see her do this advocacy thing with the prisons and all of that. So I'm here thinking, as Cardi B, have you thought about what you would do when all of this music thing reduces a bit for you? Not necessarily, but when you have more time on your hands, what are you planning to do after music?
Oh, I'm building my business right now.
I see you. I see you do that.
I got a couple of announcements coming for 2020. I'm building my business. Me and my husband, that's all we think about.
Beautiful.
We always thinking about this. We always thinking about, like, you know, when it comes to our kids, right?
Yeah.
And I say our kids because
Obviously.
we talk about the
Yeah.
poor
Obviously.
and their future, and maybe more.
Yes, definitely more.
crossed.
We need more those
Fingers
children.
So we always say, like, we
Fingers
need
crossed.
enough money to get all of them cars when they 16, and then we need enough money to, like, to put them through college,
Yes.
and, you know, living. You know,
Yes.
we're gonna have to get them homes and
Yes,
everything.
yes, yeah.
And then when they get out of college, it's like, what do you need when you get out of college? You
Yeah.
need money.
Yeah.
I would like my daughter to be a businesswoman.
Student loans paid.
How you gonna open a business with money? Where the money gonna come from? From mommy and
From
daddy.
Mommy Anna.
If we don't have the secure money, then we just
Secure
don't
the
have
bag.
I
a
like
future
that.
for
I
my
like
kids.
that.
Secure the
I like
bag.
that.
So we always think about business plans. We take a lot of meetings. A lot of people want to partner with us, give us equity in all their company. I don't even take money anymore from companies that want to work with me. I'd be like, equity.
Makes
Yeah,
sense. Makes
that's the
sense.
future. And you've done really well. You had your Fashion Nova collection, of which I bought. I have, like, my pants here. You're
Yes.
going to sign it.
Yes.
You did the lipstick. I mean,
Yeah.
you do really well when it comes to things like that. And then you started acting as well. I saw you in Oscars. I love that. And I hear you've done Fast and Furious as well. And I read that you wanted to go into acting school, and you have this film coming out. Can you tell us? Just wink twice.
Okay.
Sneak peek.
You know?
So you know, I'm really, like, on a rush. Everybody keeps telling me, like, take my time to do my album, but the thing is that it's like I'm in a rush to put my album out, because as soon as I put my album out, I could give it, like, you know, a couple of months. Then I could go straight to do all my tours, and right after tour, I need to start doing the movie. Like, I really need to start in 2020 doing the movie. And while I'm touring, I should take acting classes, because I just want to be amazing. I could act like myself in movies, and I could give you a little jazz.
Yeah.
But then it's like I gotta learn how to, like, show emotions and cry.
Yeah.
Like, I barely cry in real life. So imagine, like, in a
Yeah.
movie, like, fake crying.
Right.
And you
Oh,
had
man,
said there
I'll
was a
have
lot
it.
of money
Method
in
acting.
movies.
Yeah.
You had said that there's a lot of money in movies as well. So
It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of patience, because it's just it's very, very long days. And, you know, when you do music, when you do shows, like, you're just, it's like a party. It's like enjoying yourself. You perform and it's over. It's long days, long nights, 18 hours just waiting for your, but hey.
It can be difficult.
For
I can
yourself.
imagine.
yeah.
And I just want to feel like I could do it. Like, it's like I want to be able to do everything. Like, I could do a little bit of this. I could do a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. We also saw Rhythm and Flow here. I
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
love that as well. Did you feel like there was anyone, when you watched it later, did you feel there was anyone that you wish you hadn't let go?
a couple, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
London B, the girl with the half, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She is just amazing. And it's like when I keep seeing her, I just keep like smiling and smirking, because it's like, yo, I know you're gonna be an internet sensation.
Amen.
And that's exactly what she is. Everybody loves her on social media, and she's growing and growing, flawless. You know, I love the fact that he's a dad to 3 girls. His daughters love him, and he's a good artist, and he's blowing up. And you know, the winner is just everywhere. He was performing in the Soul Train Award, and I'm so happy to be a part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for that.
Nice. I like that. I like that. I have to throw this one in, Cardi. First of all, when you started out, there's a weird thing I go through as a radio broadcaster. When I get a new musician and it's Bodak Yellow was your big song. So if you type Cardi B, it was one song. Bodak Yellow. A year later, you type Cardi B on this system, they're
it's like 1 million.
It's like
songs.
100 songs already. So how do you know what to perform? What are you going to be performing? How do you know what to pick? You know, supposing if you're not in Latin America, would you perform I Like It Like That in Lagos? You know, how do you know what to perform and what are you going to be performing for us?
I Like It Like That. You know, it's crazy to me because when I first did I Like It, I was wondering how people are going to receive it because at the end of the day, I'm in the United States.
True.
And it's just like the two artists are just straight speaking Spanish. So I'd never even thought that song was going to blow up like it did. And it's crazy because I'm in Nigeria, but I'm really confident in performing that song because everywhere I go, it's so huge. Yeah. And it's like, wow, I would have never thought. That was the last video that I shot because I didn't even thought it was gonna go so crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I admire you because you did a lot when you were pregnant. How did you do that? Like when I was pregnant, I couldn't even get out of bed. Like I was like, kill me now. But you did a lot.
It's hard. It's really hard. You guys don't understand.
I'm sorry we don't. I'm trying to hear.
Like you're growing a human being and then she's on stage and I'm like, what is going on? You know what I mean? How did you do that?
I was just really motivated. Like it's like I don't want to let this moment go, and I didn't want to disappoint people that their life has changed because of
your music,
my music, my life, and everything. And it's like I have to keep working, and it's like I'm having a baby on the way. And God just blessed me.
Were you ever on stage and it kicked? Anyway, I'm a guy. I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. Do you have any surprises first? Yeah. Like we heard Offset might show up. Is there any surprise?
No, that's not.
Like you just be like, no, tell me.
Where did you hear that rumor from?
On the streets, in this office.
He would have been with me.
Any Nigerian artist you're bringing on stage? What is the scoop? We need like. What's happening? Are you giving money? Are you spraying money?
I don't know. I
like when money comes on, imagine just.
Yeah, true. That's a great concept.
You already know.
Listen, this month is my money month. It's everybody's birthday. It's my husband's birthday, it's my mama's birthday, it's my sister's birthday. It's the holidays, and I just seen the estimate of what I gotta pay in taxes.
Yo, Uncle Sam.
So your eyes are red.
My eyes are red.
Your eyes are red.
Every morning I wake up like it's like making calculations. Like it's like
with your finger.
Snap.
Maybe they don't need that
much. Snap. I totally get you.
So it's going down tomorrow.
Yes, it is. Now, I want to talk about the show proper because that's the major reason you're here. We could do a whole lot of things, but that's the reason you're here. Now, how did you feel when you got called that you're coming to perform in Lagos, Nigeria? How did that feel?
I felt like, oh snap! Like
now.
I like my team been talking about this for a long time. Like it's like, yo, you going to Nigeria, and then
I see
like
if it won, yo, I know you from Instagram, sir. Hello, sir.
And then I've been dealing with a lot of drama and everything this week, and it's just like everybody's like, yo, you going to Nigeria?
Yeah.
Niger.
Fuck F that. And then it's like, you're right, I'm going to Nigeria. And then as soon as I arrive, it's like, I don't know, like it's like all my worries is just
disappear.
Exactly. You're coming to one of the greatest African cities ever, and you're coming at one of the best times, December. So I really do hope we could arrange a situation where you go clubbing, experience the nightlife in Lagos. It's awesome. It's really awesome. A lot of Nigerians in one building trying to have fun.
Well, you want to go out tonight, right?
I need to
don't tell them where. This is national radio with millions of people listening.
No, matter of fact, I'm not going out tonight. I'm going out tomorrow.
Exactly.
It depends.
They will find
It
you.
depends on what time I sleep.
Hopefully. I want to take it to a strip club.
Because I've been up since 1 a.m.
Right.
I've been up since 1 a.m.
I'm going to ask you a very weird question. Let me travel with Cardi B. So where have you performed outside the United States that you can remember? Maybe recently.
Maybe top 5.
Yeah,
top 5.
Yeah, recent performances.
there's this country. Damn, how do you say that country? The F1 country. What was that country called?
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
No, it wasn't Abu Dhabi. No,
Singapore.
No. It's a
Y'all
real
don't
country.
go to so
a
many
lot of money.
countries.
Got a lot of oil over there. So it's a lot of countries. Abidjan. Yeah, that's how it's called. Abidjan. Abidjan. It's like around Turkey somewhere. Yeah.
No,
I like the one.
That's not Abidjan.
I liked that country. That was cool.
Azerbaijan.
Okay.
Oh, you said
Yeah.
you know what, my friend? You right here. You need a raise.
I know the country.
Yeah, that's a money country.
That's a
Big money country.
Those are countries that are described as oil rich.
Yeah.
They
have a lot of money there.
Okay.
They're doing pretty good over there. Okay.
I promise you, if you stayed long enough and Dario could organize your security well enough, Nigeria is oil rich too.
Yeah.
I know there is.
There's some
trying to make friends out here.
When she's ready, when she's on the rebound, when she's coming back.
Most definitely.
I got you.
Most definitely. Because you gotta. We have cities
I'm
called
telling you,
Warri,
I was YouTubing.
Sapele.
It's gonna be booming up in here.
Girl, you better.
I love how you've done your research.
And
I
will love you coming back. Let me tell you something about Nigeria. Nigeria is really addictive. If you come here and you love it, you always come back. We have musicians that came to this country the first time 10 years ago. And as we say here, like play, like joke. They come here like once a year. There's a concert.
Oh, yeah.
We're tired of seeing Cisco. Cisco still comes around here. You know, I'm just saying, like
Sean Paul was around.
Yeah,
Sean Paul was around just a few weeks ago.
So
yeah.
I am hoping for a situation where you love Nigeria, you accept Nigeria. I would love you to come around. Come around a lot more frequently. You know, in the words of Davido, eat the food. You know, wear the clothes. Come around. It's a great country. It's a beautiful place, and it's one of the best places to start if you're trying to get a knowledge of Africa.
Yeah,
Nigeria is one of them. Then you could try all the other Kenyas for the safari, South Africa, and the rest. But Nigeria is where you want to come get that African love, that feeling, that 20 million human beings in one city feeling.
that love you with a fierce love, because you are super loved.
Yes,
you will find out tomorrow.
Like, you will.
I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, and I don't know why.
She gave out 50 tickets to your show on the morning show.
Yeah,
people are so eager to see you. The morning show was basically from 8 a.m. till 10 in 2 hours. We gave out 50 tickets to your show.
What are you saying? That's it. We gave in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes.
And they're still asking for tickets.
They're asking for more.
They're still asking
we
for
got
tickets.
them. Let's double that. Let's double that. Let's double that. Another 50.
I don't dare.
From Cardi to them. From Cardi to them.
That's my Christmas gift. There you
go. We're all Cardi's family. We're all getting Christmas gifts today on the show. All right, then. So also, I want to talk about your sister, right? Nothing too off the top, but you being popular, I know Hennessy Carolina, your sister, right? How is she doing?
She's doing.
When last did you speak to her? Just by way of vibes, how is she doing?
I spoke to her yesterday. I haven't spoken to her today because of the time difference, but I speak to her all the time. Okay. You know what I'm saying? She's I feel like she's too real for fame. She's too real for fame.
That does happen. Because when she comes to back you up, like if you get into issues,
she's there.
First of all, it's just going nice and because like Cardi has her, and then she steps in and it's like a thunderstorm.
Yeah,
and then you got to tell her, yo, cut it. But she's in good health. She's great.
She's in good health.
That's
like
all I
she's in good health. I just sometimes don't. It's like I know, like if something stressed me out for one day.
Yeah.
I will probably be stressed out for one day. If I tell her what's stressing me out, she'll be stressed out for a week.
That's family, right?
So
there.
it's
that's love.
That's love. That's
deep.
real love. Like they carry your problems on their head.
Yeah.
I know that you have to go because you have a lot of things to do. But let's talk to Dari as well a little bit about what's happening tomorrow. Yes. First of all, Dari has a reputation for doing perfect shows in a chaotic.
You might not
country.
know that.
Yes, he does perfect shows.
That's why you shouldn't be nervous.
Exactly.
I'm nervous.
So
you're only nervous because it's your first time in Nigeria.
No, if it was anybody else.
You want to know why I'm nervous? Because, all right, like there's certain countries that that people have like flavor, that they go real hard. Like let's say like countries like Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
Like there are people that are very hard to impress because they are just great dancers.
Right.
Yeah.
They are great entertainers. And like Nigerians, great entertainers.
Oh, yeah.
They're great dancers. So it's just like Damn, I might have to
How
show
you
a
gonna-
titty or something.
No.
How am I gonna make it?
I'm gonna make up.
See,
You know
we
what
would
I'm
love
saying?
that.
No,
we would
no,
love
no,
that.
no, eh?
No.
We would love that.
You,
We
Timmy,
would
you
love
would,
that.
right?
No.
I mean,
Well, if you,
I'm not
Pull us
complaining.
to see that and a lot more. To see
I
that.
do her.
But trust
I
me,
do her not
just
very conservative. But you know what
Still.
I'm saying?
No,
It's
in
nobody's
like,
Lagos, we're not
Tomorrow we're
conservative.
going wild.
No, we're going
Tomorrow
wild.
we're going crazy.
But if you want us to prove to you, if we open up these phone lines, you will see. You will know that.
One phone
phone
We
call.
will do it. Okay,
One phone call.
let's
I
quickly pick
gotta
this one
give the
phone
numbers
call.
out officially. 01
It's a lottery.
They already know the
2710969.
number.
You already
See,
know
the phone lines
numbers.
are already going off.
They already
They've
know.
been
It's a
ringing.
lottery.
So,
If it be you.
Lagos, I'm giving everybody 30 seconds with Cardi
30
B.
seconds.
We really need to,
One
to
phone
pick
call.
one phone call. So this is just like
Ah,
winning the
blah, blah,
lottery,
blah,
right?
blah. Baby, dear. There you go. Hello.
I'm the luckiest guy right now.
You're the luckiest guy in the
Because
city.
I'm the #1 fan of Cool FM
Oh, shit.
worldwide.
Cardi's in the news. You're going to waste your 30 seconds.
Don't
Beating around
waste
the
your
bush.
30
Go.
seconds.
Live. Cardi B. you are the best, man. I love you. I don't know what to say. I'm coming to your show.
hey,
Hello.
come to me, baby.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I'm watching on Facebook Live, man.
What's up, man? You got 30 seconds with Cardi B.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
quick.
watching live on Facebook, man. Cardi
You're
B.
watching live.
Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Facebook.
you.
Streaming, okay.
And the office there in Landmark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Man, he's so. I mean,
What did he say? Landmark?
Hook.
It's not landmark. Oh.
She said he's
No,
in
I
the
mean, I'm at
office. He's in
Landmark.
the
Oh,
office.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's up?
Hi.
You got 30 seconds with Cardi B. She's listening. Do your thing.
Okay, I just want to say I really love her music. She's awesome, and I'm a biggest fan in the family.
Hey,
Come to my show tomorrow. Ah!
My parents won't allow it.
Oh, she's probably a minor.
Okay.
Oh, no. Stay in school and get your butt shut out.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Yeah?
Through.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi. You got 30 seconds. Do your thing.
Oh my God. Hi, Cardi. How you doing?
Hi, how you doing? I'm excited. I'm having fun. I like this show.
to Lagos, Nigeria. You're gonna love it. Like, trust me, you're gonna love it.
I can't
We've
wait.
been
I
trying
can't
to
wait to
tell
go
her.
outside.
Yeah, okay. That,
Let me tell
Hello.
you something. When I go anywhere, I don't go outside. Like, I just want to stay in my hotel,
Yeah.
look at ASMR videos,
Yeah.
look at porn,
Yeah.
and I don't want to go outside. And you could tell if you see my Instagram stories, I could be in any country. I don't go outside.
True.
But I want to go
You wanna go
outside.
Okay.
Oh.
So okay, Cardi is done.
Salova,
Tomorrow,
Jackie.
I'm not gonna. We're not saying where we're going.
No,
Yes,
we're not.
so that we
We're not.
avoid.
Yes.
But
No,
we
sir.
are going to the hood tomorrow for sure.
We are going. We are
Yes,
going.
and that
That-
should be so much fun.
It's gonna be crazy. I think I hope she can recover from the love, like just the,
Yeah.
the
Trust
vibe.
me.
Yeah, the vibe
She
was
doesn't
too
know.
much.
She
Yeah.
doesn't
She
know.
doesn't know.
Even in this building.
And I think that's where
See,
the
people will
nerves-
sell their children. I almost told I'm like, do I really need
Do I
these
really
kids?
need this kid?
I don't think I need these kids. So
Don't
yeah,
sell
that-
your kids to buy
don't-
the
don't
tickets.
sell-
No, don't sell your kids to buy tickets to Last
not
Podcast
do that.
Festival. Don't do that.
Right.
No.
But yes, you are in good hands. I feel like Dari has done fantastic work in terms of like concerts. Like he does
You're kind.
perfect
It's not,
work
it's not me. It's
in
teamwork.
like a
you know,
chaotic
it's
situation.
teamwork,
So
yeah.
you're good. So what else is happening tomorrow?
Livespot X Festival going down, featuring Cardi B. You already know. The Queen is here. We have Burna Boy in the building tomorrow. He's going to be performing.
Damn.
We have myself. I think I'll be doing a
Shit,
song.
brother.
Yeah, at
A
least.
new one? Are you
Yeah,
gonna
at
do
least.
Ticulos?
If I can find the
Hold
time.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay.
We
You're performing. Do we have that on authority? Are you
we
performing?
have it on authority.
Okay.
We just have to wait for when. It
Are
might
they
be-
hanging you from
it
like
might be in the middle of
120
Cardi
foot
said, I don't
something?
know.
Because you know you don't
I might
stop.
fly. I don't know. You just have to come and find out.
Okay.
Burna Boy is performing.
Okay.
Olamide is going to be there as well. Tenny is performing.
Mad.
Shay Shay.
Okay.
Tiwa Savage.
Okay.
Nene Ola.
Okay.
Dotsu is
Okay.
hyping
No
up.
wonder
Let
she's
it
nervous.
go.
Look at this lineup. What are you joking?
It's crazy. DJ Deluxe, DJ Spinall, Copy,
Wow.
everybody. I mean,
Man.
it's a party. It's actually a Cardi party.
So
too,
when
like,
does it start? When does it all start?
Doors open 2 p.m.
2 p.m.,
So
okay.
we festival vibe.
Is there
is
Nigerian
food.
time?
No, doors gates open 2
2
p.m.
p.m.
Okay.
So we're vibing.
Alright.
You know, the music is blaring.
Lagos,
food,
remember it's Dare.
food and drinks. So be on. Yeah.
So
you don't
you
wanna
don't
miss
play
it.
with time, you know.
And then
You will come at
performance
8
is
and it's
proper.
over.
Performance
So-
is proper. We kick off from 6.
6 o'clock.
7, you know, we go all the way to when Cardi
I love it.
It's ready.
I love it.
We are ready.
I want to ask Cardi just something about pressure, right? I found out my cousins love you, and like the young girl who called, and not some of them are not up to 18, whatever. How do you balance living your truth and then this whole role model business? Like some people want to role model you against your will. How do you balance it?
It's really weird. It's really hard. Like, you know what? The other day, the other day there was a mess that went on, and like the way that I addressed it really calm, like a celebrity.
Mature.
And then I'm looking at the video and I'm like, yo, this is not me. I should really be cursing people out. Like it's like,
because you got Ayo Mide now.
Yeah.
Like it's like
you got Ayo.
You got Ayo now, so you got it.
So
Yeah.
That's culture, by the way. She forgot.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I'm sick of this. Like I feel like this is not me. Like I really need to
left so you'd have gone off with a few
popping off. Like it's like it's really weird, you know what I'm saying?
But I guess that comes with like growth. I mean, sometimes you have to be the bigger person and like not give like that much energy to people who don't matter.
Look, in real life, I be a lot of times the bigger person.
Yeah.
You know how many times I have seen people that gotta get beat up, and it's like I could get them beat up. Like it's like I could give a look and they get beat up. I'm like,
I know.
let me be a bigger person. So I be bigger persons a lot of times that people just don't even know that I be big. But sometimes, like let's say like things online or when things go public, I feel like I be letting a lot of people and I feel like I could wait a minute. And I haven't, because it's like I'm attached to a lot of brands, and it's like, oh, look at my
Your portfolio.
Ayo.
I see my Ayo. Okay, Ayo.
Ayo for the culture.
You just have Ayo and be like, okay, I gotta tone it down.
Yeah.
Bless. It's been a pleasure having you here.
It's been awesome.
It's just awesome. We literally waited all day. I've probably read every Cardi B origin video on YouTube. Just trying to, just to have a feel of who we're talking to.
Me too. That's what I've been doing the whole day.
Where you're going to.
Looking at Nigeria news, Nigeria people got money.
Beautiful. It's a great country.
I've been looking.
It's a great country.
Yeah, it is.
And as with all things African, please, I would urge you, look on the positives. It's so easy to put out a lot of negatives about Nigeria. The negatives are easy to find, but the positives about Nigeria are worth it. And I'll urge you, just always Google the positive parts. Dari could put you through a lot of our music. Our music is on the rise right now. The whole world is listening.
Yeah.
Our fashion is something else. We got a bunch of gifts for you as well.
We got crazy creative people as well. Artists. You're gonna meet some. There's a 18-year-old kid who's done something crazy for you. I won't say too much. But you're gonna you're gonna see that. I know you love stuff like that.
We got a bunch.
We
of
have
stuff
people.
as well.
We have people. We have a lot of people.
Yeah.
What Nigerian song have you been listening to? Because we heard you like on the plane. With some Cardi B. Yeah.
Nice.
Banana.
You want to know something? I did that like 9 months ago.
Oh, David said so. He cleared it up on Twitter today.
He said that.
He did?
Yeah, he said, because a lot of people had misgivings on the song, and he had to come out and really say that he knows about it, and y'all did it like a while ago.
Yeah, we did it like a while ago, and my label was giving me a very hard time. We had a very big argument about it.
Sorry.
Because we really wanted that to come out, but
it did come off as a huge power move, because putting it on your social media just before getting here was just it was warmed up the entire country.
People were ready.
There was a huge discussion on Twitter. It just warmed up the entire country to receiving you, and I think that was great. Maybe you should perform it, or maybe a verse.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe we just.
Or maybe we can play you a song that you want to hear that's a Nigerian song. So what song would that be?
She know any of
you can sing it.
Well, I'm going to have to watch the artist sing it, because one of my favorite songs is.
Burna.
Wow. I was. We in the same label. We in Atlantic. He's in Atlantic, and I was just telling like. The heads of Atlantic is like that song
is huge.
Is huge. That song It's amazing.
And we're proud of him.
How big it was.
Yeah, we are proud.
I think Cardi's going to find out tomorrow.
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
And I think everybody else needs to find out tomorrow. You know, if you want to see more of Cardi, you got to come out.
Show up tomorrow.
Livespot X Festival going down tomorrow. Gates open 2 p.m. Echo Atlantic City.
Can they still buy tickets?
They can buy. Yeah, they can buy tickets. Livespotnation.com. They can go Echo Hotel.
Yeah, stroll there.
Pack your tickets everywhere. Your favorite ticketing places. They have tickets right now. But you also can win tickets right here by listening to 96.9 Cool FM, your #1 hit music station.
Shout out
Thank you so much, Cardi.
I'm still going to hold you to your word. Hold on. David promised some more tickets on the show.
Yes, we're giving them.
Cardi's going to leave. I'm still going to be on radio. And I'm not about to
courtesy of Cardi. Cardi's done 50 extra tickets to give away to Cool FM listeners.
Thank you so much. Let's play that Burna Boy